Huh? The alarm? Who opened the door to the vent tunnels early? I ordered it sealed until I gave the command. How could the Jedi have opened it from the Hanhar. We must go to the arena. Our bait has escaped. Deploy more of the clan to cover the base. We will need all of them. And tell them I no longer care if the Jedi lives or dies. Good day, wild Wookiees whacking wandering weaklings. I'm Unsilent, and we're on the air with more Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, the Sith Lords, where once more the Sith shall rule the galaxy. It's been a while since I've done that intro. Also been a while since I did that. It looks like the interference of the tunnel is not present here. Your map has been recalibrated. If you go back through the tunnels, your locator should work normally. So you solved the puzzle, you went through the maze successfully, and therefore we aren't going to punish you when you go back that way. It's episode 42 of KOTOR 2. Thanks for tuning in for an episode that will hopefully be the answer to life, the universe, and everything. Yes, I know I'm mixing my universes up a little bit. Alright, last time out we were Hanhar, not Hanhar. Hanhar. I have to say it like Han Solo. Our Wookiee friends disappeared, though. But the UBs are still around. No worry, I suppose, about that. Oh, before I go any farther, let's suggest in this, I got the suggestion from Ollie Hughes. Go with the meditation band, which gives us +1 will, +1 wisdom, and 20% immunity versus dark side. Now, since I am dark side, well, I mean, hang on a second. Wait. Hold that thought, everyone. Do we have the Force Sight? Oh, no, that's tab. I want caps lock. No, we don't have that yet. I'm assuming that we can learn a little more about that from chatting with Kreia. No, it was definitely an option we had with Kreia. We had the mind reading option, or we had the sight option to kind of dig into deeper with Kreia. So I shouldn't say that we don't have it, but we don't have it yet might be the more appropriate way of approaching that. So I don't know, let's have a chat with these boys. I don't think they're interested in chatting. I just get that feeling. Not a worry, we'll just chop them up into small pieces. Oh, they're gonna try and surround me? Well, I mean, I know that I can. Yeah, sorry, I got off on a tangent thinking, oh, minus 20% immunity versus dark side. Are they dark side? Well, I can't tell. I would assume, because they're bounty hunters working for the exchange. We don't like the exchange, I assume that's dark side. If we had Kreia around, we could confirm. Now, I would also suspect 20% dark side immunity is also against dark side powers, as opposed to just a general defense, a general debuff of their attack. But also we have the little level up here. Of course, that'll get us to 1818. Will also make us legal to use Force Storm. Stick your hands up in the air and sprinkle that lightning down like you just don't care. Also, if you want to know why I'm always talking about Force Storm and describing it as such, which Bane book was it? Pengu is yelling at his screen, telling me, Steve, you told me to read these books. Rule of Two, the second book, right at the very beginning. Bane decides that he's going to scare and roast some Republic soldiers by causing a Force Storm. And just raising his hand up and showering lightning out of his hand. Well, I mean, Drew Karpyshyn wrote KOTOR 1, and he also wrote those Bane books. So I guess we'll have to settle for right now a little unlimited power! Oh, we haven't dusted the first one yet. I'm not too worried. Oh, super kick! I have not watched All In on New Japan World yet, if you're wondering. For the one or two people here who might also be an independent wrestling fan that are also, you know, watching the show. And who appreciate my ROH references and whatnot. Now, he said send the clan, but have we wiped most of the clan? Because I don't think anybody's... Is there anybody left? Oh, we missed a locker, really. That's very un-me-like. We can pick it and just grab stuff. I don't know. I doubt it reset all the lockers, though. So I would imagine, like, large locker empty, large locker empty. No, I think that was just... I missed one earlier. I think that's what the case was. No worries there. Nobody hanging out over in the dormitories. Nobody. I didn't... If I'd known that I could have brought in the Exile, just hit the escape button early and bring in the Exile. And hi, Visquis. What are you doing down there? At least he was nice enough to clean up all the, well, Mira's body and the Cathound bodies. So, I think all that's left would be to go visit Visquis at this point, because Hanhar has disappeared. Like, he has actually disappeared. Like, I wonder if I go into the tunnel. Oh, what's the point of going into the tunnel? Visquis is right there! Why would I go into the tunnel? Also, yes, I'm looking at this and I realized, yes, sorry, I forgot. Change the, I should have changed to that one. Shicho form. As opposed to my 1v1 form, but, you know, it is what it is. Alright, let's go. Not visit Visquis. Are we doing the Kylo Ray thing? You need to choose one party member to accompany Atton and Bao-Dur. Uh-oh, what are we up to? When we last left the crew, they had... Oh my god! Bao-Dur is merged with the remote. It's terrifying. When we last left the crew at the Ebon Hawk, they had been accosted by the Duros. Yes, indeed, and yes, indeedly. So, now, who do I want to bring along? We've got options. No one Atton does not... Yes, he does. Yes, he does need a third-party member. The question is, who does these guys want? Atton's gonna sit backline and blast people. So, front lines are these three, actually. Kreia, Handmaiden, and Visquis. T3, I guess, but T3's not somebody I would throw into the middle of a fight. And HK, I love HK, but we've been playing a lot with them lately, so I want to mix it up with one of these three. And actually, we've played a lot with Kreia in general. You know, we haven't had Visquis along, and I realize that's a risk because I doubt she's equipped, so I gotta get on this fast. But let's take Visquis along. Party selection complete. Well, thank you very much, video game. So, both Visquis and Bao-Dur have levels up. They're 11 and 6 and 15. So there are some levels to be done. I might put some in Visquis just to bring her up before we get to the fight. But we haven't done any equipping for any of them in a little while. I'm just going to leave Atton for a little minute, for just a minute. Actually, I might just leave everyone except Visquis for just a minute because she's got literally nothing on. So, now I find it interesting. She would be allowed to have a targeting advisor when she doesn't see in the same way as everyone else. I forget. Oh god, I've already forgotten. It's not Itachi. It's Maluka? Is that it? No. I'm drawing a blank. I am drawing an absolute blank. I'll give her a meditation band too. What the hell? So we could just start throwing stuff at her and hoping for the best. Stealth and dexterity sounds good. We can throw some... Well, that's not going to do anyone any good. You know, you throw the energy shield, you throw... What's a dueling shield? What is a Johnny dueling shield? Energy and electrical. Oh, so basically the same as an energy shield, only not quite as many points. We can throw a melee shield at it, and we can... Fortitude and Constitution, I like that one. I'm not even looking at the rest. I'm just trying to do this quick so it's not slowing anyone down. Now, which lightsaber was Visquis'? This has a higher ceiling, so I'm gonna go with this for now. But I do not remember which one in particular was hers. But I think we'll figure it out pretty quick. Since it would be the one that has the, she had a red... Well, she's Sith, of course she has a red blade. Steve, come on. Ooh, damage bonus. I don't even know what that means, but I like it. Let's just go with this. I mean, we're not gonna let her use it, but, you know, I'm just gonna... Oh, it's a blue blade. Interesting. That's not what I wanted. I mean, it's appropriate, but it's not what I was looking for. So was she the short lightsaber, then? That's blue again. Oh, well, then you may as well give her the... just a regular lightsaber. I find it interesting that it's blue. Because it looks purple on the screen, unless they all look that way. But I thought from KOTOR 1, the background, the little background of the lightsaber was always going to be the color of the lightsaber. Sorry, I'm just like, I'm sitting here thinking it's like, you know what the word for color is, don't you? No, you don't. All right, let's hit a quick level up, just because it gives me an idea. I know, I'm burning one early. But it gives me an idea of sort of what her strengths are. And we can give her a point in stealth. I find that interesting. She's got a stealth. It's putting points into those three. Feats, we can see what feats she has. Critical strike, flurry, no power attack, interestingly. But it does... Oh, she does not have toughness. Ah, she has 2-weapon fighting as well up here. Sorry, I just caught that as I was scrolling down. She has 2-weapon fighting as well. So I find that interesting. But we'll go with this for now. And we'll go to powers. We'll just see what she has in terms of powers. Like, there are some safe powers, like... Burst of speed is, you know, it's a safe power no matter what. Oh, she has lightning. She has all the way up to horror. She has wound, but we can't get choke yet. I think it was Pratt123. It said, hey, don't be afraid to power all the way through the Force Wave. So it might be something I do with someone, but I obviously can't do it yet because she has to get to 9. I mean, we'll probably get there in this fight. But what do you recommend? Stun droid. Oh, God. No. Where do you see a droid? Like, it made sense on Peragus. Sorry, remove that one. It makes sense on... Ooh. That's always on, isn't it? They've all got blasters. Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah, I think I gotta go with this one. Ooh, sorry. I did not hit add. My bad. No, we're good. We'll do that one for now, but it's just, but sorry, Pratt123, one of the earlier videos, and literally, I think, before I pushed record, it was up there about 10 minutes before I pushed record. So, it was, go all in on push and speed was his recommendations. Now, speed, I will 100%, because that is invaluable. I'm just, from where I've been through 41 episodes so far, I'm not sold on push yet, but it's mostly that jump from push to whirlwind. I don't see the value of whirlwind, but the value of maybe force wave, a big push. I can see the value. It's the being willing to hit whirlwind in between. But anyway, sorry, I digress. Let's pick up as Atton. And, yeah, let's do it to it. Grammar, that is. Actually, no. I changed my mind. What, I hear you. There we go, that worked. Unfortunately, Atton doesn't have any, Oh, there's 5 of them. There's 5 of them. There are 5 of them. Jesus. If you're familiar with CZW and the Zandig promo, you know that reference too. Man, a lot of wrestling references in today's show. Hope you guys are. There's one. Wow, that was a lot of XP too. Yeah, there's 5 of them. So, Visquis is down about half health, but we're not going to... Oh, hi. He's decided he does not want any... So we're just going to hit a Visquis level up right now real fast. Because everyone's kind of gone in close, and I don't know... Oh, attributes! Actually, this gives us a good chance to see what she's... Ah, that is interesting. Things you wouldn't expect is Visquis having a very high dexterity relative to her strength, which would have you inclined to say blasters. Now, I just want to test the waters on all of these. If one of these... that hits a modifier point, so that might be not good here, but... it's going to recommend one in dexterity. See, I'm going to put the 1 in charisma. Not a good play for this fight, but it gets you the +1 on the modifier. And when I was grabbing the mouse, I hit the enter on my numpad. So I'm locked in now. But I'm sorry, I just thought I'd point that out. And it's going to... Like, Visquis is not going to be in a situation where computer use is going to be necessary. And treat injury makes me think I should get her a force heal as well. But I digress. Powers. Oh, we don't get a feat. Shoot. It's going to recommend here... that I go back to Stun Droid. I'm not doing that. What we are going to do is, I don't want Valor yet, but I want Burst of Speed. Burst of Speed, a very good power, and it's one of those things that if Force Storm wasn't coming up for the Exile, then I would probably be going to Master Speed next. And I got so many comments on it. I'm recording this after episode 41, but before episode 40, but not after 41. And I got so many comments on that. I'm struggling to remember who commented what on episode 40. So I'm just looking it up real fast to make sure I give credit to Pingu, who was, if you're wanting an actual proper explanation of how speed works, he actually explains it in the comments of 40. So, good call, unless I should be saying she explains it in 40, but I'm just going based on the fact that most of the viewership is male, so I'm just, like, I've got a 9 in 10 chance of being right there. Hey, at one point, it apparently had a 0 in 10 chances of being right if I said he. You can watch that joke in the Half-Life LP. By the way, I'm doing Half-Life Opposing Force on Thursdays, Fridays. I'm going to start a new series next week on the Wide Open Wednesday. And hopefully I got Unsilenced Modern Life. Super kick! Unsilenced Modern Life up this week. So hopefully you enjoy it. Watch it, give a little feedback. And by the way, don't be afraid to... Oh, Atton, everyone's leveled up. So we got to get out of jails on everyone. But I did see you guys mention I might not want to rush to do that with everyone. But Visquis, I feel comfortable doing that with. So... Wait, was that the first? Yeah, no, there's no attribute. Oh, there's not always an attribute. Now, another Pratt thing, another Pratt 123 thing was finesse. Lightsaber finesse? And it's just... finesse melee weapons. That might have been it. Finesse lightsabers. That was it. Because this, the character has mastered using grace and speed. Well, there's a it's a elegant weapon for a more civilized age. I didn't even turn on my Alec Guinness there. But it's with using his grace and speed with lightsabers instead of raw power, the character can add either dexterity or strength bonus to the chance to hit whichever is higher. So in this case, using Visquis with a lightsaber allows me to leverage this. I say this as if I'm doing a walkthrough, because I'm the guy doing this blind, but you guys are throwing tips out here, and I'm trying to learn as much as I can, because when I played KOTOR 1 a decade ago, I didn't really care about the mechanics. And now that I actually, you know, I'm putting up and I'm putting this up on YouTube, now I gotta actually, like, put an effort for these things. So something like this, paying attention, learning these things, paying attention to these things, and you guys helping me with this. So, anyway, I was saying, if you guys would kindly check out Unsilent's Modern Life, a little channel update, a little review of modern TV, movies, games, stuff like that I'm watching, playing, going through right now as well. And if you haven't checked out the new monthly series on the channel, every month I'm doing a special feature video that I'm putting together. A lot of time goes into those. This month was Demolition Derby for the very first PS1 demo disc, PlayStation Interactive Sampler CD Volume 1. So if you wouldn't mind checking that out, come back next month, and we're going to do Retro Versus, the pilot of Retro Versus, which is going to be Doom versus Doom, and I'm looking forward to that because I love me some Doom. What else? Oh yes, I forgot to mention off the top. By the way, come back tomorrow, more KOTOR 2. And there's 2 Zhugs left. Well, there are currently 2 Zhugs left. Oh, there were 2 Zhugs left. Now there are no Zhugs left. Now, the question is... there's no... There is no new quest in the journal. That is interesting. Mostly... Oh, I forgot to give her new clothes. You fool. I apologize. That is usually not something that I forget, but... Oh, it doesn't change. Oh, I like it then. I like it. Atton doesn't need a third-party member, but I guess that means Atton is technically our party lead here. I'm not sure. Well, yes, it does matter. I was going to say, I'm not sure it matters. If we're just wandering around, it doesn't matter. But if I'm going to go around...
My life is yours.
Force depleted, and yet... And that must use up a lot of force ability. There we go. Wow, that uses up most... Oh, wait. Charisma is the modifier. Because she's very dark side. Sorry, charisma's the modifier. Sorry, can we go back to you for a minute? No, she does have decently high charisma. Because charisma is what reduces the cost of opposing force-sided abilities. So it reduces their force points cost, if I'm remembering that correctly. But we can always increase the number of force points she has via wisdom? I'm sure there's plenty of modifiers along the way.
Just say the word.
But let's carry on. I'm going under the assumption that we gotta go this way. Oh man. Like, they're all after us. Like, this is picking... This is picking up. Like, yeah, Atton's... Nice thing about having Atton on range. Oh, super kick. What is... Bao-Dur is on aggressive. I want him on stationary. Yes, yes. Visquis, I don't mind being on aggressive, because I can always take charge. So I'm not too concerned at the moment. So we've got wound, we've got horror, we've got shock, we've got force push.
More where that came from.
Now he's going to
Time to even the odds.
just get... maybe I should have... I have to take control of him again to get Bao-Dur to do anything. Oh well. Now all the doors are closed. It's interesting. It's almost as if we have a level reset. Okay, you know what? We're gonna wait a minute here, because we got to think this through. Because I'm thinking. What am I thinking? Because that that's a droid, and we need something that's good against droids on you. May not necessarily be bad ideas. I don't remember. So we might... Can you use a Sith War sword, or... I don't even see that on here for him. Maybe... Force Pike might be the best option here. Oh no, Sith War sword. Sith War sword might be the best option here. Because it's got a little more base damage. Doesn't improve the critical any, but... And we're not really using this. Unless there's something that's got damage bonuses against droids. For a ranged weapon. So if you see something that... Well, something like that, for example. Plus electrical. I would think, in my head, something electrical. With a bonus damage of electrical, like that. Would do some more damage against a robot. Or droid, sorry. I have to use the verbiage, right? That's defense bonus 7 and a max dexterity of 3. Something like a Zabrak battle armor here might not be a bad idea. Now, Sith battle suit here... That was 7 and 3, and yeah, we might. I think we're gonna go with this one, Sith Battlesuit for him. And consciousness helm. It's not a bad start. Let's just go. Oh, this one, safety harness, +1 demolitions, maybe +2 fortitude, just to be safe. And then Atton. Do we have anything better than the Verpine fiber mesh for you? Not really. That's okay. We're good. I think that's it's a good piece of kit on Atton. So, and yeah, I think we can go with that for the moment. So that might be the best way of going for the moment. If Visquis would be ever so kind to hit up a heal for the whole party. That way we're all almost ready. Now, of course, the HK-50s are going to have a chat with us for a moment. So, you know, I'm just going to sit out and then we'll back in a second for when we actually, you know, go have chat. All right. Oh, I guess we're not having a chat. We're just literally going straight into the action. All right. Okay. Not what I wanted to do, but... Well, I guess they spotted me now. You go back to aggressive, because I liked you more when you actually chased shit down. Now, ooh, that was a well-timed that, because Visquis is in a shitload of trouble. I mean, that's a problem when you send somebody in that is such a low level against them. So, got Unarmed Specialist 3. I find it interesting she's got Unarmed Specialist, because it's unlike the Handmaiden who has, like, a very high attack or a high strength. I want to say Visquis is comparatively exceptionally lower. So we'll put points there. We will. What's your... It's going to... We know the answers to this question already. I'm just wondering... What would be... See, it's going to say stun droid, and I don't like that idea. So, this one, yeah, energy resistance isn't always on. So I'm thinking my options are... We could do Whirlwind, we could do Lightning. And we could do... Speed. I'm thinking speed. We'll go speed. I got the need for speed. And just... Nice and... One at a time. There we go, guys. Nice and simple. Everybody focus down one, and we'll take him down faster. Especially if Atton is busy tanking in the... being the backline and the tank for no apparent reason. Now, I just want to put a point in a... Yeah... See, it's going to say split between those two. And I'm like, get to the point. Or I'm almost wondering if it isn't worth just, like, as opposed to putting a point here and a point here, it's boom and boom sort of thing. And we've gotten... Oh, she's gotten... I haven't even thought about her lightsaber forms. Jesus. What is wrong with me? I haven't even thought... Maybe that's the second one she's picked up, too. That's entirely possible as well. So I'm thinking, at this point... That's a... Oh, 12, sorry. 12. We're at 10, I think. So, I want... We could do choke, but it's not going to do any good against... Yeah, let's do choke. I think choke is a good power. I mean, now let's do whirlwind. Let's go with whirlwind, because then we can get to force wave. That's what I'm building to. Think long term. Now, which one of you has taken more... Oh, you're on an equal amount of damage. But also on the plus side, Bao-Dur seems to be following our lead. Inadvertently or deliberately, and we've seemed to have found... There we go. It's amazing what happens when you work as a team, guys. Let's go. That's what I'd like to see. Thank you. Now, we've got Gand off to the left. We've got the Duros over there by the docks.
My life is yours.
What's going on?
Which one's the map? M is the map. Oh, they don't even give us any of that. I just wonder. Oh, are all the doors going to be locked to us? So there's a very specific way that they want us to go. Now, I don't mind running headfirst into the Gand. Because the Gand... Ooh, that's a lot of Gand. Now I wish I had gotten lightning. The Duros are all the way over there. I don't see anyone else. So... Oh, by the way, that's one. I just realized. HK-50 droids. We needed 3 of them to find HK's lost factory, or the factory. So we got 1. So we need 2 more. Actually, if they only jump in 2 at a time, we might be able to survive this. Okay, maybe not. So we're just gonna... Oh, you can only whirlwind 1 at a time? Oh no, you saved. Damn! Blast! And you're recommending a point into dexterity, which is probably not a bad idea because 2 points into dexterity will bump the modifier. But I'm also wondering why... yeah, there's no modifier here. Now, let's put the point there. I agree with the recommendation on the principle that we will get another point eventually, and we will put that into... dexterity, and that will give a... what did I say earlier? Saber... what the bloody... Somebody help me. Saber forms. Saber forms. Now you're recommending conditioning. What is conditioning? +1 to all saving throws. Not a bad idea. I do not disagree with it fundamentally. But I was also thinking either dueling or close quarters combat. But I'm thinking But I'm thinking let's go with close quarters combat for now. I know it says close combat, and I just ad-lib it. Now we've got Ceresu. We're just piling them up now. What, 6 forms, right? 6, I think. Now you're going to recommend droid. Don't ask. It's gonna just say droid. So, oh, we're at 12 already. Really? Wow. Time flies when you're having fun. Oh well. Yeah, let's hit the redirect. Yeah, 12, and Bao-Dur's down at 11. He's not tanking as much. Either that or... I know I gave him really good armor, so it's could be that as well. Oh, yes, I was going to... Oh, Shicho. That is exactly, actually... That is exactly what I want. There we go. Now, that's one. Now, we've got to cancel. I'm thinking I might want to help Bao-Dur instead. While Atton does something. Atton healing himself, maybe? So I'm waiting. Now, if we could take down that one. Which one of these two who's been dealt the most damage? So we'll take that one. Actually, everyone's kind of got the same idea as help out Atton here. Meanwhile, oh, it's that our remote friend that's helping out a bit. Good job, team. All right. It's an interesting group here. I don't think I did not, when I woke up this morning, I did not intend to assemble a team of a Sith apprentice, an Iridonian technician, and a scoundrel with a mysterious past who really hates Jedi. How are you doing? That's a spirit sport. Actually, can you have a better chat with him? Apparently not. But you know what?
My life is yours.
It is what it is. Get the heal on here. Like, there's literally no one out here. Like, oh man, that is a lot of Duros. That is a lot of Duros. Why, yes, I just hit quick save. Why do you ask? No, that is trouble ahead. And the problem is they're probably all going to be using energy weapons, so I might want to see if there's anything here. I think I took all the good implants. So that, yeah, it's not good. Energy, not electrical. Unless they've got, like, an energy kicker? But it's be like... So for somebody else, it'd be... They got fortitude. Like, this would only be worth it if they had... And, you know, blasters that, like, blasters... Like, this one does plus electrical damage, right? But Atton's does not. It's just straight energy. Yeah, it's got attack modifiers and stuff, but... It isn't designed the same way, so it doesn't have all the electrical. So, no, I just want to select Atton because there we go. Takes a little time to wind up. We're just going to stand back just for a minute, let Visquis and Atton fully heal up, and then we're going to go in on this. There are 5 of them? 6 of them. Maybe, yeah, I'm going to guess 6. But I'm also going to guess there, oh, and there's more HK-50s there as well. Oh. Hang on a second, I've got an idea. Now, you're probably saying, Steve, what's this idea of yours? It doesn't seem like much of an idea. But, in reality, holy shit. That is a lot of damage very fast. I think this is a time to add a little toughness. So we're going to, oh, we got Force Channel unlocked. See, it's a good thing I got that, otherwise I might actually be Swiss cheese right now. This is one of those times where a group of people, yeah, maybe Force Lightning would be handy. That is slightly more short-sighted than the rest. Now, Atton, on the other hand... No, I don't want you to attack. I want you to... Man, throw a TD in there. Like, goddamn. Do not go with that, because what we need is anything... Now, who... You're next. Now, the more of these guys we can get to... Man, we're cutting through... Whoa! We can't switch to first-person view. But look at Bao-Dur! Dude is killing it! I gotta do a level up for Visquis, sorry. But man, look at Bao-Dur flying! Look at that brother go! We got another lightsaber form, the dueling form, Makashi. So, what would you do here? If you were not doing stun droid, you would be thinking... Not mind trick, not force power, not force drain. What would you be thinking? Affect mind. Only the main player can select this during level up. Okay, that's fair, that's fair. I'm thinking... Force barrier's an interesting choice. Defensive on the... But, trying to... Force resistance. Can't get this one. Can't get any of our masteries yet, except for... Oh, horror to insanity. Did I ever get the... I did not ever end up getting choke. Oh, that's my bad. Let's get choke. That was on me. I thought I'd gotten it. Now, who is Bao-Dur going after that one? So we'll take them down. It's... Oh, no, we got it. Never mind. That was actually... Wow, how much of that was you? Hanging out back there and shooting people. And where'd you learn to fly? No, the reason why I came over this way was because I was worried I might trigger both if I came out this way. I would be in line of sight of both, so I came over this way to isolate just to the Zhugs. But Visquis is not a very... Actually, why don't I have Bao-Dur try tanking? Why don't I have Bao-Dur try to tank? Because that's why. Whoever tanks gets massacred, that's the problem. So I've got to just go with this just to play it safe. What do you recommend? A point in dexterity. I'm just going to do a quick check to make sure. I don't think any of these will add a modifier. So I'm thinking we're just going to go in with this for now, with the strength point. And it's been so long since I've done Bao-Dur, I'm just going to ask the question. What do you Wow. And then you got to put it in stealth because you don't have any room left in anywhere else. I guess because he's got so many points, it's either he's just a class that naturally gets a lot of skill points to put in here, or it's all the points into what's the word I'm looking for? Intelligence. Yes, thank you. I'm pretty sure I am exceptionally tired today, so it's just like. So it's a function of just not knowing what the hell I'm trying to say. And let's get a heal in. Oh, Bao-Dur went down, which is suboptimal. Now, if Atton... No. Everyone on the same target. There we go. Because Atton's... Whatever... Now, Atton back over to here, and Visquis, no, I want you over here. She's still gonna hit him. No, I did not want him. It's like, I clicked on him for a reason. Because you want to take it one at a time, and even at this point, I feel safe enough that I'm not gonna worry about leveling up Visquis, because I'm pretty sure Atton can finish the job himself. Just like that. Hey, at least the remote's still in one piece. Now the docks is where we have to go next, from the looks of it. So I'm going to guess that we're going to get a cutscene going there. So why don't we just start tomorrow's episode with another cutscene, just like today's, just like last week's and the week before that. It's a fun way to start, you know? It's a hook. Even me with my limited knowledge of how to create a dramatic hook at the start of a video, well, you know what? You started a cutscene, and yeah, people are gonna want to see how it plays out from there, right? So even I'm interested to see how it plays out from going up through there. But yeah, you're gonna have to come back tomorrow, next time on KOTOR 2, the Sith Lords. So until then, I'm Unsilent. Thanks very much for joining me. Like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you're new. Share on social media. Follow on social media. The social media handle is Unsilent on air, and that is for Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Tumblr. And don't forget, you can check out more KOTOR 2 in the playlist. It's on the screen, in the description down below, and more videos anytime on the channel page. And until the next time, I'm Unsilent. Thanks very much for joining me. Like, share, subscribe, and we will see you next time.